What if I told you that the greatest challenges in life can be conquered with a single pebble? Sounds impossible, right? Well, let me tell you the story of Arjun, a young adventurer who set out to conquer a legendary mountain, one that many believed was cursed. Arjun stands at the base of a massive, ominous mountain. Dark clouds hover over it, and the sound of wind howls through the valleys. The mountain was known as Vishram Parvat, the Restless Peak. Legends said that no one who tried to climb it ever returned. Villagers whispered about eerie voices and endless storms at the summit. But Arjun, driven by a mix of curiosity and ambition, decided to take on the challenge. Arjun tightens his boots, adjusts his backpack, and looks up at the towering mountain. How hard can it be? He thought. But as he took his first step, a strange chill ran down his spine. It felt as if the mountain was alive, watching him. Arjun climbs for hours, his breath visible in the cold air. Suddenly, he hears a faint voice calling out his name. "Arjun! Arjun!" Startled, he turned around, but no one was there. Just the howling wind and the distant rustle of leaves. Shaking off the unease, he continued climbing. Arjun stumbles upon an old man sitting on a rock at a clearing. The man seems to have appeared out of nowhere. Out of the mist, an old man emerged, his eyes sharp but kind. "Why are you here, boy?" the man asked. Arjun explained his goal, and the old man nodded. "You're brave, but you won't reach the top unless you understand the secret of the mountain." The old man picks up a small pebble from the ground and hands it to Arjun. "The mountain isn't your enemy," the man said. "It's your fear. Focus on the pebble at your feet, not the peak above. If you conquer the pebble, the mountain will take care of itself." Before Arjun could ask more, the old man vanished into the fog, as if he was never there. Arjun climbs higher, the path becoming steeper and more treacherous. Loose rocks tumble down cliffs, and sudden gusts of wind nearly knock him off balance. The journey was anything but easy. The mountain threw everything it had at him: slippery trails, falling rocks, and biting cold. Arjun's mind screamed, "Turn back!" But then he remembered the old man's words, "Focus on the pebble." Arjun pauses, takes a deep breath, and concentrates on each step, one pebble at a time. Step by step, Arjun moved forward. He stopped worrying about how far the summit was and started focusing on the path directly in front of him. Every small victory, every pebble he overcame, gave him the courage to keep going. As Arjun nears the summit, a sudden storm brews. Lightning illuminates the path, and a massive boulder blocks his way. Just when he thought he was close, the mountain tested him one last time. A huge boulder loomed in his path, and the storm raged around him. It seemed impossible to pass. Arjun examines the boulder, then notices a narrow path hidden beneath it, almost invisible in the dark. But Arjun had learned to trust his instincts. He spotted a narrow trail beneath the boulder, dangerous but passable. Crawling through, he finally emerged on the other side where the summit awaited. Arjun stands at the summit, surrounded by sunlight breaking through the clouds. The storm clears, and the view is breathtaking. At the top, the world looked different. The mountain he once feared was now beneath him, and in that moment, Arjun understood. It wasn't the mountain he had conquered, it was his own fear and doubt. Arjun notices the same old man standing at the edge of the summit, smiling faintly. But before Arjun can speak, the man disappears into the wind. Was the old man real, or was he a guide sent by the mountain itself? Arjun would never know, but one thing was certain: his journey had changed him forever. This story isn't just about Arjun. It's about all of us. Life throws storms, boulders, and endless mountains our way. But remember, it's not about conquering the peak in one leap. It's about overcoming the pebbles along the way. As we step into 2025, take a moment to think. What's your next pebble? Focus on that, and the mountain will take care of itself. Let me know your resolutions in the comments below. Let's make this year extraordinary. If this story inspired you, hit the like button and subscribe to Fuel for the Soul. Together, we'll climb life's mountains, one pebble at a time. Until next time, keep shining and keep climbing.